Welcome to the audio podcast of Aredardee. Wait, this. How long is this? Who made this? Why is it just welcome to the podcast.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome to podcast number 6. This is Nick.
I am Sean.
And this is Spencer.
And we are Aredardee.
Yes, we are.
We are most of the time, I guess.
Audio podcast. It's the thing we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, it's our 6th one. I hope this is something we're doing.
It's actually like the 9th one.
Yeah, you're right. We had some
Possibly
test
more.
ones. I mean, that isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully this one goes a little bit longer than the last one, and the last two actually, because they're kind of short.
We also don't really have time to get together and talk about things. Sean has a heinously full-time job.
Which I'm gonna
Hopefully
kill
when you go to
boss.
first, though, we'll have more time, because you'll be up the few hours after you get off work.
Except that now I mostly work seconds.
Yeah, we've
That's
all
garbage.
switched around.
Yeah. I work
It's
half a
stupid.
week working first, half a week working seconds.
Well, the half a week you're working first, I mean, that's...
Yeah, we could do stuff then, like after I get off and Sean gets off or whatever.
And then I'll stay gone while you guys are getting off,
That'd
and
be
then
like
when you're done getting off, I will then come over.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I just had like a pain just shoot through my neck. Not on the side that's been hurting all day.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna die, guys.
Sean's actually, he sounds like he's a young guy. No, he's actually 80.
I think so. I think I stole an 80-year-old body, and I was like, I'm gonna take this one. It looks good. But my
Yeah,
boss,
Sean, you were talking about earlier, we were just talking about work. You were talking about what? About your boss?
and he's a dick. Oh my god, he ruined my whole weekend in one phone call. He called me on Friday night, told me, hey, you don't have to come into work. Well, it wasn't really Friday night, it was like Friday morning. He's like, you don't have to come into work, just relax. I was like, yay, I don't have to wear shoes all day, I can just stay up and do whatever I want. Calls me 4 hours later and says, hey, you do have to come to work. Actually, he didn't call me at all. My lady friend got a hold of me and told me that all this was happening, and I was the only one that he got a hold of or could get a hold of that's a temp. So me and 2 full-time employees are running like 4 machines, and trying to run 4 machines. We ended up running like 2, and then we got to go home early because first shift finally came in. And then instead of working on Saturday, we have to work on Sunday. Well, my Saturday plans were to go to a concert with lady friend. That didn't happen because she had to work Saturday. And then I was supposed to hang out with her Sunday. No, you're not the lady friend. You were also going. Oh, God, am I recording? Yeah, okay. I saw you messing with your mic, and I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, so what? Was I like your second choice, Sean?
No, she had her own tickets. She was also already going. Which didn't happen, apparently.
Yeah, nobody went.
Nobody went.
That's,
And so now I'm working Sunday, hence why we tried to record this earlier. Well, we are recording it earlier than normal,
We got
but
together
way earlier. We got sidetracked a lot, too, with random videos.
We were talking about the DRM for the Xbox.
Really, I think that we did a better job today than we have done in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was a whole hour you were here. You guys could have been putting stuff together. But when I got here, the only thing on the docket was Sean's boss is a dick.
Liar. We added like 4 things after you got here.
Yeah,
you
we
didn't.
added the poop, It's
Customary.
actually way higher on the list this time. Get it out of the way early.
I was going to say talking about it now.
And then... what?
That might be one of the whole reasons we don't get a lot of views, Sean,
But
because
anyway,
you have to talk about shit every time.
So what happened after you couldn't go to the concert?
Didn't sleep most Saturday.
Yeah.
Then I went and hung out with her last night, and now we're here. Which basically went over there and slept some more.
I believe you turned the air conditioner off way too prematurely.
I agree.
I feel fine.
Sweltering in the Aredardee factory.
Yes.
That's fine.
As usual.
Yep.
I'm like a lizard. I could lay on a rock and be fine my whole life, as long as it was in the sun.
The only thing that's really worse than stupid bosses is stupid employees. And I recently fired somebody.
I love this story.
So there was this lady, and all of this you can see on the camera because of how incredibly dumb she really is. A customer comes in and orders a drink, and she goes, "That'll be $1." Now, state of Illinois, we charge sales tax, so $1 doesn't cover anything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you see her give the customer a cup, take the $1 and put it next to the register. Think, okay, nothing yet. Few customers come go, takes orders like normal, puts money in the register, $1 still sitting there. Lobby clears out. You see her take the $1. She steps off the camera for just a second, goes back onto the camera, and then puts the $1 into her pocket.
She didn't even
put it in her pocket. Yeah.
No! She waited till she was back on the camera to put it in her pocket.
Maybe she wanted to get fired.
Then she tried to argue that it was a tip. That a customer had given her a tip.
You guys can't receive tips, can you?
We can't, but that's regardless.
Yeah.
Because she didn't ring in the large soda that she got the $1 tip from.
You guys can't get tips?
No.
We're not supposed to, technically.
But you can still, right? Like, say there was like 50 cents left over, like, go ahead and keep it.
Yeah, generally you're supposed to tell the boss.
And then the boss would be like, this is going to...
Well, that way, if like somebody's watching cameras and like, hey, this person stole, you'd be like, well, no, actually, that was just a tip.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Yeah, so there is a system in place for that. But that
so you don't think they're stealing, basically?
Was clearly stealing the $1.
That sucks.
And then, like, we sit her down
fired.
and we're like, okay, you got two options here. You can quit and resign of your own volition. And she's like, no, I'll never do that. Or we can press charges for the $1 you stole and fire you.
So you're pressing charges over $1?
We were going to, but we got her to say she quit. That's all we needed.
That's hilarious.
Wow. That was probably the dumbest firing I've ever been a part of.
Well, at least you didn't have to fire that one guy for eating bacon.
Half a piece.
I know.
Half a piece.
I know. That's still my favorite story. When I got hired there the last time, that was one of the stories she told the crew that was coming in because it was open interviews. Mm-hmm. So there was like 6 of us there, and we were all signing our papers and everything. And she's like, "Now, don't get me wrong. If the circumstances, like you're on break and you get some food, that's fine." Like, she was explaining like the rules or whatever, and then she's like, "But if you're on the clock and you're back there just going to town on the chicken nuggets or whatever, you know, on the food," she's like, "I'm gonna have to fire you." And then she told the story about firing him over half a piece of bacon.
That's quite hilarious.
Yeah,
he's referring to a friend of ours, which makes it even more.
A friend
funny.
Of yours.
I don't like him anymore.
No, I'm just messing.
But yeah, interesting work stories.
Yeah, you have the most interesting work stories. Like the guy with the pot on his head.
Oh my god, dude.
I wish I would have been there to see that. Oh, hey, there's my Mega Man background. I really need to finish this. So
yeah, you do, because it's a lemon, his gun arm, and his mouth.
I'm going to draw Mega Man. I'm probably actually going to post it on the Facebook for download too, just because I think it's cool. It's going to be Mega Man yelling lemons, and he's shooting a lemon. And it's going to be awesome.
Will Sasso's going to immediately steal it.
It's fine. I'm okay with this.
As long as it's him.
Him and Ego Raptor.
He did something on that too?
Lemons!
Oh, okay.
Because I think it was a sequelitis. He talks about Mega Man. And he's like, if you've never seen Mega Man before, you're just this blue dude on the screen. And then you hit a button and you're like, is this guy shooting lemons?
It's hilarious.
That is classic. So,
Lemons. I just want to keep saying it now. Lemons. I want to talk like this all the time.
So, we're looking for a replacement for Sean on these podcasts.
Yeah. So go ahead and hit us up on our Facebook, our Tumblr, our Twitter.
It's
you can even email us.
Aredardee.tumblr.com, Facebook.com/Aredardee, Aredardee@gmail.com, Twitter.com/Aredardee.
Oh, we have YouTube now.
Yeah. YouTube.com/Aredardee. You guessed it.
Yep.
Maybe. We're going to figure that out for sure, because since Google is really weird about their profile names, it's First name R, last name Darty.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So I don't know exactly what the URL is.
It's fine.
Sounds like some secret agent. First name R, last name Darty.
Darty. R. Darty.
I need to record a new intro, too.
So because of your messed up weekend, me and Sean were taking a walk yesterday in the woods, and we were getting something to drink because it was kind of hot out yesterday, and he, because of his messed up weekend, he wanted to get something to help him sleep, so he bought 3 of these things called
Neuro sleep.
Yeah.
I'll read what the back says that it's supposed to help do.
Yeah, it's supposed to help you sleep, because there's different kinds. Like, I drank one that was called Sun, or something like that, but it had a lot of vitamin D for energy in it. And Sean got 3 of the sleep ones.
I drank 1.5 of them. They are supposed to promote restful sleep, help normalize sleep patterns, relieve muscle cramps, and support relaxation. I don't think it did any of that. I just think I was really tired because I stayed up for over 24 hours.
Yeah, I took 1 sip from it. Tasted like ass.
Yeah, it doesn't taste too good.
No, but there's no artificial colors or flavors,
Oh,
and only 35 calories a bottle.
Hey, actually,
Yay.
35 calories from L-theanine, melatonin, the number 5, hydroxytryptophan.
Tryptophan?
Yeah, we tried that earlier, but I was thinking the...
Tryptophan?
Better known as 5-HTP.
Yeah, I was thinking the P, and it was silent.
And we have taurine. And
Wait,
then,
hold on, before you go any further, isn't taurine what they put in energy drinks
Yeah,
most of the time to
yeah.
stay awake?
Yeah, a lot of times.
No, it's more of a muscle builder. Ginseng is what they
but
put in there, I thought.
The other ingredients,
Though I'm not a
just
energy
as
drink
sleepful,
specialist.
we have filtered water,
That's fine.
which is great. Crystalline fructose.
I don't even know
Yeah,
what
that
is.
sounds like
it's
artificial flavoring.
artificial sweetener.
Yeah.
Citric acid.
the bottle
which,
lies.
Okay, that's vitamin C. Gum asacia, ester gum, natural flavors, BS. Magnesium citrate, sodium benzate, potassium sorbate, sucralose, and beta-carotene for color, which, if you don't know what beta-carotene is, it is carrots.
Yeah,
That's what makes them orange.
So I'm drinking carrot gum.
Carrot gum, yes indeed.
We have a discussion the other day. They used to be white and brown until they planted them near pumpkins or something like that.
Pumpkins or
Squash or something, yeah, and then they absorbed
That's
it
how
from
they
that.
absorbed the color, and then forever from that point, they were trying to recreate that color of orange, and now a lot of them are dyed.
Yeah.
Huh, how interesting. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know there's another kind of root that looks like a carrot, but it's yellow. Can't remember what it's called, but it's incredibly poisonous to humans.
That would suck.
Yeah, so if you get something growing in the ground randomly that looks like a carrot and you don't know what it is,
don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Especially if it's yellow.
I think it's called
So you guys,
witch something.
we talked about
I don't remember.
one drink. Where's your talking about your other drink?
Oh, yeah, the NeuroSleep compares nothing to NOS, which is a wonderful drink.
Which is staying awake instead of going to sleep.
Yes.
I think that's why I've developed insomnia.
It could be. But it's very powerful, keeps you alert with Complex 6.
I knew you were going to say that.
Good old Complex 6.
Good old Complex 6. Guys at
Correct.
NOS, if you're listening, I love your product. Please send me some for free.
Send me a little bit of money.
He wants money. Sean and me, it's sufficient just to give us free NOS.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't even drink it, but I'll plug the hell out of you. Send me like $20 a month.
I mean, seriously, this is the 6th advertisement. Give us some NOS.
We're just going to keep advertising. If they're going to send a cease and desist letter, we're just going to be like, we never got this. I don't think we have an address up anywhere.
Yeah, so I mean, what are they gonna send it?
Send us a strongly worded email.
Yeah. Strongly worded.
Strongly worded Facebook message.
We will show up at your house.
That just fell.
So what's next?
How we got sidetracked earlier was Elder Scrolls.
Oh yeah.
Online beta trailer. We watched that and we were like, oh, this looks pretty.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet and you're a fan of Elder Scrolls or MMOs or anything like that, definitely check it out. I don't think what we saw was any kind of actual gameplay.
No, we
I think
saw the trailer.
It was just like cinematic trailer.
And then we saw something about classes.
Yeah, that did have gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which the gameplay wasn't too far off from the cutscene, I didn't think. I mean, obviously there's a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be exactly the same.
But I thought it was really good. The cutscene was really well choreographed, and that one dude was way too badass.
The assassin dude?
Yeah, man.
He was like throwing knives and slicing people. Cut that dude through
riding
his
a
armor.
bridge.
There's like a whole army attacking this tower. One guy goes in, kills them all.
Yeah.
And he rode a bridge.
Yeah, he rode a bridge.
You'd have to watch the trailer to understand what we're talking about. We'll put it in the link dump, too.
And it was Elder Scrolls Online. And I thought, when we were watching it, they were kind of trying to pick up the players that are leaving World of Warcraft. And because they're making your characters more customizable with it. Like,
Way
you don't
more
have to just to
customizable.
be down the path of a tank or down, you can be a warrior with magic. It kind of reminded me, reminiscent of Ultima Online, how it is, but obviously way better graphics, and I don't think it's not like it's a set world. It's not like an infinite platform or anything like that. Kind of like a Minecraft or what was the other game we were talking about?
Starforge.
Starforge, yeah. But it seemed like a game. They're coming out with a lot of online MMORPGs.
Yeah,
seems like they're trying to pick
over.
up. Sounds like they're trying to pick up people from Warcraft / reinvent the old type of games.
Mm-hmm. One of the things I really liked about it is that, like, any character can use any weapon or armor.
Yeah.
So, like, say you were a mage,
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's
you
a
wouldn't
good point.
be a very efficient killer with a sword. But I always thought, playing a mage, like, even though I shouldn't use a sword, if I was a real person and I was a real mage, I could still pick up that sword and kill somebody.
Yeah,
with
that
it,
was
even
another
if I
good
wasn't
point.
very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it was, how did like one video explain it? It was like, you can start it at whatever you want to be. It doesn't matter. You're going to end up as something else. It doesn't matter.
Right. The classes don't really make a difference. It's just a start off.
Yeah, it's a starting point.
It's like a starting package.
Basically, yeah. And like the same holds true for like armor and whatnot. Whatever you are, you can wear anything you want, and it has different pluses or minuses.
Yeah, that's a good
depending.
point. So that would segue us into a game that we're probably going to play online.
It's an older game, but it's definitely a classic.
Yes, Civilization, the third installment, and we got the complete though. So it has like I think it had 2 expansions, like Conquest and then Play the World.
I think so.
Something like that.
But
yeah.
we were talking about it earlier. They added like 6 new civilizations and like 12 new rules.
Yeah, and like they changed game mechanics even, like with spawning.
Yes, you can come back instead of just being wiped out from being dominated.
I was actually referring, but that's true as well. I was actually referring to the cultural spawning.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that was a good
like
point
in real
too,
life, how Rome was next to the Byzantines, so they're going to spawn next to each other in the world.
Right. Yeah, that was I did like that because they did add a lot. They made it more like classic civilizations. I mean, other than America, because that's like the only one that's like only 200 years old.
Right, but it's America. They're not
Yeah,
gonna leave
America.
Welcome, America.
Yep. But that's probably a video podcast. Will probably be our first one that we'll do.
The Let's Play.
Or we play.
Our we
or
plays.
we play, or the what are we have?
Aredardee,
which is not-
something party.
The Aredardee Our Party.
Our party, yes.
There you go.
Because that's what we were going to call them. We want to be original. Well, I want to be original. I'm not sure about Nick. He's really not very original sometimes.
Just in the naming aspect.
Yeah,
of that
I
one
mean,
thing.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm one of the writers, as everybody knows, but I'm not original.
No, I'm more original.
I've
is what I'm getting at.
plagiarized everything I've written.
Yeah, we know.
From me. You guys are nothing without me. I came up with all of the ideas. By that, I mean none.
Turns out it's actually just Sean sitting in a room, and he has 2 other computers, and he's just typing it into like that little voice command thing.
Wow. Why did I type that?
We do really complex things for just being computers.
I'm really talented.
Yeah, especially being able to type on 2 computers and talk.
We've actually developed artificial intelligence, Sean.
Pretty good programmer, if I say so myself.
We'll be taking over from here.
Yes, we've already enabled Skynet.
I knew I should have named you something else.
You are obsolete.
Yes.
Like Xbox.
Speaking
yeah,
of Xbox,
that was a good
Xbox,
move.
For the Xbox 360 has a gimmick going right now. I think it's called Games for Gold. If you have Xbox Live Gold, Every couple of weeks, they'll release a different game for free. Currently, right now, it's Fable 3.
Loved it.
First week was Assassin's Creed and something else.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the
They
first
should have
other one
released.
was.
They should have started with Fable Lost Chapters, and then went to Fable 2, and then went to
That
Fable
would've been
3. That
awesome.
would have been awesome.
But yeah,
would've got live again for that.
there's no catch to it. If you have Xbox Live Gold, you can go onto the marketplace and you can download whatever game they have up for free, and it's going to be like actual games you would have to pay for, such as Fable 3, which you can currently get
For free.
So that's awesome. The only thing with it is you do have to have the hard drive space for the game.
Yeah, that is.
But just like with any other Xbox game, as soon as you're done playing it, you can delete it and you can go back and download it anytime. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And speaking more of Xbox, for the
The
Xbox
One, yeah.
Let's
they,
not speak.
they got rid of all their DRM, all of it. So
Which, in case you were wondering, is Didgeridoo Mannequin.
Yes, I came up with
What
that all
the
by
upper
myself.
now I can't remember what
Yeah,
it was.
all by
actually.
himself.
I can't remember what it was actually now. It's digital something
Management.
management.
Digital rights
management.
Yeah.
Um,
But we prefer Didgeridoo Mannequin.
Yes, but what it is they're taking the. You can now play offline.
Fine.
You don't have to be connected for like 24 hours or whatever it was.
Yeah, you don't no 24-hour check-in.
You can use or play used games and what was the other thing? Shit, I forgot.
I don't remember exactly what it was either. But it's good.
Yeah.
Listen
Used
to
games,
the audience.
did you mention
Yeah,
that?
I said used games. You can start playing those without having to pay
No
for
online
them now.
connectivity.
Yeah, you don't have to be connected online, and you don't have to stay connected. And then there was another thing I'm forgetting. I'm drawing a blank. Like,
I'll put the link in the link.
Yeah.
down, so you guys will know. We won't. I don't want to look it up right now because I
Right,
just don't want to turn around. It's literally all I don't want to do.
it's all you don't want to do. But speaking of games on Xbox,
Let's not speak of that game.
you're talking about Baby Maker Extreme.
I love
I
that game.
take it. Well, I mean, it was first introduced to me by my younger brother, who was playing it, and I was like, "What the hell are you playing?" And then Sean fell in love.
Yeah, you can use the avatar guy they give you, which is just a baby, like a little funny baby in a diaper, and you can.
I like how it
use
comes
him.
out of the mother wearing a diaper.
But it was prepared.
And a helmet.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that one video that I showed you, yeah, usually you're just a diapered baby.
Oh, wow.
Wow, so
That's-
they have like random.
Yeah, they have achievement things you can unlock, and you can actually customize your baby.
Wow. They put way too much effort into that game.
Yeah, well, it got way
but the
too
concept
popular.
of the game is you have to launch the baby out of the womb and try to get as far as you can. And there's diving, like you can dive into stuff to regen your boost, and you can boost a little bit. And I love this game. It's like, what's a good way to explain how it's like? If you've ever played Toss the Turtle, Kitty Cannon.
It's basically one of the games where you start in a stationary position, you usually button mash for a little bit, and then your thing flies, and you got to go as far as you can.
Yeah, it's like a launcher game.
That's
yeah.
it. I love that.
Yeah, and it's like the infinite side-scrolling baby launching adventure.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, you could call it that.
You could check it out.
I think it's still on. I think there's a sequel to it.
Yeah, too.
And-
We saw
and It's
that.
probably still on live. It's one of the indie games.
The
Yeah.
video we watched was by a guy named 17 Pixels.
Who has the high score right now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, at least when that video was
It was
posted.
him and,
Yeah.
what was his name? Bobby
Bobby
McGee.
Bobby
Yeah.
McGee. At least it isn't
was
assy.
just those two on the leaderboard, all like top 15 or whatever it was showing.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
I have the docket behind me. I can't see it, so.
Next one is
I think we
3
should,
shitty movies.
Oh my god.
Well, I thought we should, I forgot, I was going to say this earlier, we should have talked about Steam a little bit.
We were looking at Steam. There wasn't really much on there.
Yeah, well, I was saying, it's just a great place to play games, and that's where we always find games, and if you have a few dollars, go on, download Dino D-Day. That got, like, totally mashed up in my head. Go and download Dino D-Day, if I could freaking say it. And because that's going to be another game we're going to play that we're going to invite people to play, because it's a multi first-person shooter game. Not really great graphics, but they have
You can be a dinosaur.
also T-Rex Deathmatch, where one person is a T-Rex.
That was not nearly as fun as I thought
Yeah,
it would be. 'Cause
It was heinously fun. What are you talking about?
no,
the
being the
T-Rex-
T-Rex, I didn't
Oh,
like
yeah, the
doing it.
T-Rex wasn't as
He
fun,
was just
though.
way too OP.
Yeah, he
you're
was
just like,
overpowered. Yeah.
Oh, look at me shoot you. I'm a T-Rex that can shoot
Well, we also
you.
weren't
Oh,
trying
you
to
got too
work
close?
together. We were just funneling into his death cannons.
Yeah, like
That's all
when
you
we
were
were
doing.
camping
when
right
we were
there by
fighting
our
him, that
spawn.
was fun.
Yeah.
But playing as him, it was just like it didn't
Yeah.
matter.
Well, we
who
can
you
make
were
the
or where
T-Rex
you
the
were.
computer.
Yeah.
And just set his difficulty up.
And that was pretty fun, even though we were mostly just funneling into his mouth.
Yeah, yeah, we were. Oh, because he can, since he's so big, he can actually knock you down and then eat you.
Yeah.
That was, I thought, one cool feature about that, because he would do that. He's a fucking T-Rex.
Oh, and if you're playing it and you think that, oh, there's no possible way he can fit through that archway. Yeah, he can. He will go right through it, and he will kill you.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes, because we were all standing in like this back alley when we were playing it at first, shooting him, and he reached through and knocked one of us over and ate us, and then we funneled into his mouth, like I said.
You're like, oh, just dive in. You got it.
But it is actually a really good game, and it's worth the money for it.
Yeah, it's only like $5.
As long as you have like people to play with.
Yeah, and that's why we're saying.
I think they have online servers.
Yeah, they have online servers, and you can play versus bots if you want to.
Yeah. Or if you
just
have friends,
practice
you
up.
can play on LAN or whatever.
Yeah, that's what we did. We practiced on LAN, and I was saying it because it's going to eventually be one of the games we play, and we want some of our listeners to get in on the games we're going to play. We may invite people to play Civ 3, but it's really just like we are going to play it
That's
as
just
a
something
we
we
play.
really want to do.
Our Aredardee, our party.
The
Like,
Aredardee.
basically,
I
the
actually
three of
kind of
us
like
were
that now because I understand that Aredardee, us party. I understand that. I actually like that one now.
Well, that's not the right R.
It'd
We're
be
not
our
pirates
party.
though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's not the right R.
No, our party. A-R-E. Our
No,
party.
that's
No, our party.
incorrect. It's O-U-R.
R.
No, but what I was saying is I like it now because it can be like an alliteration like that. We could
Oh, yeah.
spell it like
okay,
R.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
can-
you were just mistaking the word. I was like,
No,
that's wrong.
Our.
Our, yes, is
It's a play on
O-U-R,
words,
yes.
if you will.
Yes, an alliteration is what I was getting at. We can make it Aredardee, our party, and but that I just wanted to plug Dino D-Day again because I was playing it the other day, and I got on Star Conflict and got a bunch of tokens and everything and upgraded my ships, but didn't play.
I haven't turned that game on since we played it and then discovered we couldn't have 3 people.
Yeah,
that's,
unless you
when
buy
I
the
still
premium
played
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to buy
Well, I leveled up enough to get the implants. Pretty badass.
Nice. I might have to go back to it.
But yeah, 3 shitty movies.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah, the
yeah.
Movies we
movies, yes.
suggest you don't watch. They're actually pretty old, but we were just talking about it and we decided we'd bring it up. But a long time ago, Sean and I were sitting there, and I had rented 3 movies that I hadn't seen yet, so we sat down to watch them.
I don't know how you managed to pick these 3 movies.
I
either.
don't know. I got them at the same time. They were the only 3 movies I rented. But the first one, we put it in, and it was a movie called Date Movie. Which
If you've ever seen Date Movie, if you've
It's-
seen more than 10 minutes of it, I feel sorry for you.
It's just like Scary Movie, like that kind of spoof idea. But
they never could execute it right after that.
no, Scary Movie, they did a great job, and then after that, it was downhill. There were no, like, you can't beat Scary Movie with spoofs. So we got like 10 minutes into that movie, and we stopped. And I put in the second movie, which was called Eon Flux.
Which I'm sure
They had some really good things with that movie. Like, they had pretty good graphics and fight scenes.
I think we could give that movie another chance, but after watching Date Movie and not getting any story in the first beginning of the movie,
Right, it was, we turned it off about halfway through.
Yeah, I didn't see it with you guys, but I remember seeing it, and like I was saying, the acting was not top notch, and it didn't meld together. It was like everywhere. It was like, oh, this happened, but before that, this happened. Oh, but before what we just told you happened, this had happened.
Right.
and I couldn't take it.
we forgot to tell you this happened.
And then the third movie, which was pretty much just as shitty, but we decided to watch all the way through because I had rented 3 movies and we watched 0 so far, was a movie called Blood Rain, which there was a video game back in the day.
Yeah.
Much better than the movie. Much better than the movie.
Yeah, I
I think
remember
the
watching
movie
somebody
was-
play it.
Very rarely are there any movies based on video games that are good.
Final Fantasy Advent Children!
That was like the most epic movie based on a game ever.
Yes.
You
if
guys didn't like Super Mario Brothers?
it was
I would have
corny.
liked the original version.
The
Like, if
live
you-
action.
Like, the actual original version of that movie
I don't know.
was actually supposed to be like Mario. But then the guy that they gave it to, the director or whatever, was a huge sci-fi nut. So he put sci-fi into it, and it just completely ruined it for me. But like, I actually read online that originally there was a script that went like with the Mario Brothers theme.
I think it got passed around a bunch.
Yeah, and one of the directors, I think they started it, and then the director backed out, or something happened to him, or something like that. And when they switched over, they put a sci-fi theme to it, and I think it just really defeated the movie.
Yeah, it really did.
It's so bad it's good, though.
No, it's just bad.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
So the next thing, even though we're still hurting for donations, we decided that we're going to work on a little investment to make this go a little bit easier for everyone.
So I don't have to do as much editing, I guess.
We're going to invest in
a soundboard and some actual studio mics instead of headsets.
And obviously, like I said, hurting for donations, so that's out-of-pocket expenses.
Yes.
I kind of feel like Tiny Tim right now.
Yeah, we should get a little tin can.
We should.
We should, what we should do is learn some a cappella songs, and then go to our people's doors and sing for money. Our followers' doors. We should go and sing for money.
Yeah, if you send us your address, we will go to your house and we will sing outside your front door.
Yes, for
until
money.
you pay us to leave.
This is like, it's so much like How to Catch a Predator.
How does that sound like How to Catch a Predator?
Like, just send us the address, and we're going to go to one house, and it's just going to be Chris Hansen.
Remember when we were playing Team Fortress?
Oh my god, that guy.
He was talking about doing all kinds of people in the anal cavity.
Wow.
And his name was Chris Hansen.
Wow.
Yes.
We were like, he's trying to catch somebody.
Yeah, he's catching a predator.
That's hilarious.
We were talking about earlier about the different hedges that are coming up that we're gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
And
We have a few ideas laid out. One that is definitely confirmed
is the 4th. We're going to definitely do a 4th of July hedge. And that's the only one you're getting right now.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the only one that is confirmed. The other
Yeah.
ones we have working, like, we're going to do the major holidays, obviously.
And then we're gonna do some obscure ones.
Yeah, shed some light on some holidays most people probably don't know about.
Right.
And
Like my birthday.
take some light away from holidays people probably shouldn't know about.
Like Nick's birthday.
Like Juneteenth.
We were dead set on doing that one too.
Yeah,
I know.
If you guys feel up to it, go ahead and look up Juneteenth. It's a very interesting holiday.
It's when the Emancipation Proclamation went into effect.
I just feel like the holiday itself, it just feels a little racist to me.
It would be anti-racist because they freed the slaves.
I understand that, and that's a great thing. It just feels wrong to, like...
Oh, to have a holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, you're free now.
I don't know. There's something that strikes me a little bit off about that.
It's not like the first year they were like, oh, the Emancipation Proclamation went into effect. You're free. Let's celebrate. It's not like, it's Juneteenth, yeah, and they were doing the disco and shit.
You
No,
don't know
didn't
that maybe
happen.
they were shooting off guns and, like, everything.
Yeah,
Having a
well,
good
they were
old
actually...
time.
Like the Old West.
Slave owners were probably shooting their freed slaves.
Probably get back to work.
Right, exactly.
Where are you going?
Boy.
Okay, so enough racism for the day.
Yes.
We're hitting 34 minutes. So I think...
no, actually, before we cut off, the Juneteenth, I guess, it reminded me of the drawing I did of the dragon.
Just say it, Sean. Just say
it's so bad, though.
I love it, dude. It's a totally original and unique idea.
It wasn't my idea, though. It was somebody paid me to do it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, if you guys don't know, it's Hitler with long flowing hair playing bass while riding a dragon. And while I was drawing it, this is probably another reason I didn't want to do the Juneteenth one, because freaking I felt like I was going to hell as soon as I started that one.
Keep in mind that we're not racist here at the Aredardee Factory at all.
We've done some racist things because we got... Oh, well, that doesn't even sound even any better.
We have not done
paid.
racist things.
Is that what you were
we
gonna
do
say?
funny things.
We found it hilarious.
That might be a little sketchy in some people's eyes.
Yeah, I'll put a
But
picture
it's all
of
for
that.
comedy.
Yes.
In
No
the
tragedy
link
here. Only comedy.
But, yeah, like I said, we're running a little short on time. I'm glad this actually went, a little bit longer than the last couple.
Yes.
Yeah, the last few times we've just been tired. And
Yeah, well, you're not as tired as I am, trust me. And
so, like always, if you have friends that haven't liked us yet, go ahead and mention it to them. Have them like us. We have a donate button if you guys have a little bit extra cash, want to send it our way so we can do some investment things.
Hey, and it doesn't have to be huge. Like, if 100 people sent us $1, that's
yeah,
$100.
I mean,
that's $100.
we're happy with whatever we get, Keep in mind that if you live out of the country and you donate $1 via PayPal, they will probably take some money out of that for the currency exchange, and we will get $0. But we will still appreciate your donation anyway.
And we'll do shout-outs to people.
Yeah, during podcasts. And
absolutely.
Say
and if you wanted to give it like a special message or something.
I'm going to choke you. I'm trying to talk, Nick.
If you wanted to like give a special message with it, like send a donation, say, hey, give a shout-out like this, and we'd be happy to do that.
Also, I was thinking, they donate like $50. One of us could do one of our specialties. For that, okay, that really sounded wrong.
One of our specialties.
Well,
free advertising.
Free advertising again, my bad. I was thinking Sean or me could draw something.
Oh yeah, like put them in like...
Yeah, and
that'd be cool. We can even like put them in like
and
a
you could
holiday
serve them
hedge
food.
Or something. You could serve them food.
I'm just fucking with it.
Okay, so I think that's about all the time we have for today. This is Nick.
This is Sean.
And this is Spencer from the Chuckle Hut.
From the Chuckle, and we're sued.
There's a place called that?
Yeah.
Oh.
This has been Aredardee, and we will see you guys later.
We'll see you guys in the factory later. Why can't I ever find the stop button? There it is.